San Francisco, a city constantly in the news.
What's it like living here?
Lawless. Completely lawless. This is anarchy.
Every day, on average, 2 people die from a drugs overdose here.
It looks apocalyptic almost, like something you see out of a movie.
Walk one block, there are signs of improvement. Walk another, it is encampments and people in obvious crisis with seemingly no intervention at all.
An average of 74 car break-ins a day. That's what's reported in San Francisco, 74 a day.
And it's time that the reign of criminals who are destroying our city, it is time for it to come to an end.
This city has a minimum of 74 car break-ins a day, or roughly about 1 car break-in every 20 minutes. Parts of the city have become an open-air drug market, making it unsafe for children even to walk to school without a formal escort for protection. Accidental overdose deaths are up 41% this quarter from last year, with 200 deaths already reported from January to March of 2023. Homelessness in San Francisco is one of the biggest worries the city has currently, counting at least 20,000 people that experienced homelessness in the year 2022, and around 46% of that homeless population experience mental health battles, often untreated. Even with all that information though, we decided a few months ago to take our baby into the heart of San Francisco for a week of adventure and exploration. We have been shocked at how the city has changed us in the best way possible. Welcome to our San Francisco series.
I was on a plane to California. I had all the time I'd ever need. Did you even know I was looking for you? I think that I was hiding in between. How long did you wait for me? How long did you really need?
Just made it to California and we got a Tesla for a rental.
This is gonna be our first time driving a Tesla.
Yeah. Our car seat somehow got messed up in Chicago, so now it's currently in Nashville, so we didn't have it, but they lent us one for while we're here and they'll get it to us, so it'll be figured out. But yeah, a little
Great
bit.
customer service though. They helped us so much.
But yeah, there was a little bit of panic for a little bit with no car seat.
Will we fit? Hopefully there's a big enough trunk for all of our stuff. You ready to ride it? Bye-bye. So quick update, we got into our Tesla and the tires were flat, so they switched us to a red Tesla. I feel like we're just on a winning streak. I think it's good that it's red. Looks so nice, Dayton. Well, this is a cool experience. I feel like this is like a proper welcome to California. There are 2 reasons why we are here in San Francisco specifically. In short, we are here so Dayton can attend a conference for work, and Ian and I have joined him because we love traveling together as a family. Immediately after finding our hotel, unpacking and exploring the area a little, we walked down to the Moscone Center for Dayton to check in. The RSA Conference is a place where the cybersecurity world connects, learns, and prepares for another year of fighting cyber threats. I didn't know much about cybersecurity before marrying Dayton, and some days it still feels like I don't fully understand it. There are many diverse roles and skills within the cybersecurity world, including incident response, threat hunting, risk management, malware analysis, tool development, and employee training. That is a direct quote from my husband. These jobs are sometimes really relaxed, like the days where they spend it sifting through tickets about phishing activity, but other days they may need to pull an all-nighter to fight a hacker who is illegally in their system that they are protecting. Some days they may be working with an employee that accidentally downloaded a virus on their machine, and then the next day they'll be working with lawyers and law enforcement to handle breaches or large-scale crime. This is what my husband does, and he's really good at it. Attending the RSA Conference is one of the best ways for him to learn and develop the skills he needs to grow in his career. The other reason we're here, though, may seem obvious, but we want to travel. Dayton has figured out lots of ways to grow and learn other than conferences out of town. But for a small family looking for ways to combine work and travel, this has got to be one of the best ways we can think of. It's a win-win. His career and his abilities grow while we learn and adventure in a new place.
Welcome to RSA Conference 2023.
So today is Dayton's first day of work at the conference. He's at the RSA Conference, so I don't know if that's work, but learning for work. So Ian and I are in the Yerba Buena Gardens right now. We're going to the park, but I'm doing beauty first. We're having a fun day on our own, learning and exploring. We miss Dayton a lot, but I'm happy to be outside and exploring. And I'm happy Dayton's actually able to learn and love his work.
We're in our hotel room. It is Wednesday, so it is your third out of 4th days at your conference. How do you think it's going?
I think pretty good. It's a little bit like college in that you get to go to a bunch of classes, you just kind of choose what you want, and they have been informative. Others are really boring with really boring professors. They're not professors, they're just speakers, but it's like college.
So like professors.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of people, and at first I was really intimidated, but as I'm getting like used to where I'm at and stuff, I feel more comfortable in knowing what I'm going for.
Who is somebody who wants to be part of this interview?
Yeah. Ian, how's been your third day? Oh,
Sorry.
camera shy.
You're the stoic kind, aren't you?
Mama.
So when you're actually in the conference, there are around 42,000 people, right? Shh, be quiet, okay? Does it feel like there's 42,000 or?
No, especially not when I'm in my like class stuff, because like there's 3 massive convention buildings. Now when you go into the expos, because there's like hundreds of businesses with giant booths, and I used to think like a booth was like a table, like a folding table. No, they're like this. The booths are larger than this room, taller than this room, with like massive banners and like lights and games and like. So all the people supporting that.
So they're more like storefronts.
Yeah, and then like hundreds of people, well, thousands of people then visiting, then all the people working them. That's when it feels like there's 42,000 people. Also, when we were walking there and you were all wearing our same like branded stuff.
Yeah, show them the back.
Yeah.
They're branded.
I'm an acting walking advertisement. Then that feels like a lot of people, because you can just see us like all migrating to our little huddle, you know?
Looking like twins.
Yeah.
After doing this conference, would you be more open to like more conferences, not only just for work, but like also for other things maybe? Like, do you like the format of conferences, I guess is my question.
So yeah, I think so. I mean, to be honest, for this one, a big part of it was that I could like travel somewhere and have it mostly covered by work. I mean, but I am learning, if my bosses see this, like I am learning, and that is good. And like I'm understanding the industry a lot better, but I also like traveling. It's a unique way and reason to travel to a place you may not otherwise go to for years.
So I like the format of conferences, but the way it's been working with Ian has been so nice. So basically in the mornings, Ian and I hang out and we do our thing. We get breakfast, we do an adventure today, or yesterday we met a mom at the park who told us about a place to go, which is really good for toddlers and playing, and then they'll have a reading time. So I'm learning about this area from like other moms too. In the evenings, which are our big adventures that I've been filming, those are like the biggest things from San Francisco, and we've been loving exploring like the big stuff. It's been so fun. Would you agree?
Yes.
You get Ian a bottle?
Yeah, I was gonna say so, but he said please.
Oh yeah, if you say please, you gotta get milk.
Plus he was like, push, 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 push.
To you?
And I was grabbing my hand and pulling me over there, and then he's like, please. I'm like, okay.
Each day we would meet Dayton for a quick lunch break and a playtime at the park before heading back to the hotel for Ian's nap. Also each day, it worked out perfectly that Dayton would finish up his day and meet us back at the hotel right about the time Ian woke up from his afternoon nap.
We're about to check out of our room at 2 o'clock in the morning, so it is gonna be a really long day, but Ian seems in happy spirits and really packing up went really smoothly. Would you agree?
Quick note for anybody who noticed, but we actually switched hotels for the final 2 nights as they weren't covered by Dayton's company. We extended our trip. So that was how we were able to stay a little beyond the conference for extra fun.
You've done a good job figuring out how to navigate and drive this dumb Tesla. It's not been easy, but now it's like we actually got the hang of it. Yeah, I was gonna say we're very happy to go back to our normal car. And thankfully, none of our windows got broken, which is actually a huge. Well, if it gets broken after this, it's not our responsibility, so it's okay. So here's the rental. We literally parked the rental, and Ian vomited everywhere in the rental.
A lot.
Like to the point where we just threw out his car seat. It was so bad. So we cleaned the car to the best of our ability. So like, talk about going out with a bang.
We have an extra car seat. This is the car seat when last time we tried to fly Southwest. They didn't. We got a
This
car
is our
seat.
junk car seat, our cheap one, versus the one that we actually use is still back home. So that's why we were like, it's not worth it because it had like a lot. Oh. He just doesn't do well with waking up early in the morning.
At this stage in life, we consider ourselves builders. We are building a career, our family, memories, our education, and our YouTube channel. There are many overlaps between all these areas in our life, but the RSA Conference falls in the one place on the diagram where all the circles overlap. This type of trip is our favorite kind. It may seem impossible sometimes, but it's worth the fight to build and create the life that you want. Whether you want to be an entrepreneur, work at a large business, become a content creator, just start. Take the first step, then the next step, and then the next step. Exploring San Francisco during the RSA Conference was a pretty big step for us, and we couldn't have done it if we hadn't taken our first step back in January of 2022.